Hey, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up a subdomain to use for your ClickHubs websites and funnels, or if you're using HighLevel, to use for your HighLevel websites and funnels. So what happens is if you have a domain that's already being used on a website somewhere else, let's say you have a WordPress website or a Shopify website, and your main domain is being used on that platform, you can't use that domain directly inside of ClickHubs or HighLevel. You need to create a subdomain, which will be something like shop.clickhubs.io or go.clickhubs.io, sites.clickhubs.io. You understand what I'm saying is the part that goes before your domain, that's the subdomain, and that allows you to create a different version of your domain to use inside of ClickHubs for your websites and funnels. You can have unlimited domains and subdomains as well, so you could have multiple subdomains set up. And so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your subdomain so that you can use that inside of ClickHubs to operate your websites and funnels off of that subdomain. So let's jump into it. Before we do, make sure to click the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to this channel, like the video and leave a comment below. And let's get into it. I'll see you on the other side. In this video, we're going to set up a domain to use with our websites and funnels. So once again, we're assuming that you have Cloudflare set up for your DNS records. You can see we've already added this connect subdomain for our branded links. One thing I wanted to also add here is I recommend coming into the edit screen and then just adding a comment here. So we're going to say ClickHubs branded domain and save that. The reason I like to do that is when you're previewing and you've got a ton of records in here, sometimes it's really easy to forget what the records are for, and you can accidentally change a record that you shouldn't change because if you change it, it might break things. And so by adding the comment, you can just quickly hover here and see, oh, this is for a ClickHubs branded domain. I don't want to change that. And so it's just going to save you from having to click into all of these and check them out. So that's super simple. Now, for our domain setup, when we go into our sites, websites, and funnels, we want to be able to have a domain that we can use when we make those live. And to set that up, we're going to go into settings and domains. And you can see we don't have any domains yet. So if we click add a domain, we can add our domains here, and it can be a full domain or a subdomain. Now, if we look at this domain here, we can see they've already got an A record set up, and this is actually going to a live website, and they've also got a www going to their live website. So we don't want to interfere with that live website, so we can't use an A record. In other words, we can't use benefits https://benefits2.ca. We can't use that because that's already using another website, but we can add a subdomain so that we can do something like go.benefits2.ca, or that subdomain can be anything you want as long as you're not already using it here. And so we've used connect for our branded links. So in this case, we're just going to use go, and we're going to make sure we don't have anything here as a CNAME with go, which we don't. So I'm going to copy this and go back into our domains, and then we're just going to type go.benefits2.ca. And then we're going to continue. And just like the branded domain previously, this is going to communicate with Cloudflare and automatically add those records. You can see what records are added here, and it's simply go and then sites ludicrous.cloud. So we'll authorize that. Should just take a few seconds here. Again, this is a confirmation of what we're going to be adding. And again, we just wanted to make sure previously we don't already have a go here, because if we did, it's going to overwrite that. And that may break something if there's something existing. So it takes 30 seconds. Now keep in mind too that sometimes DNS changes could take up to 48 hours. It's really rare that that happens. Usually it's within a few minutes, up to 15 minutes. And so if you're not seeing changes right away, give it about 15 minutes or so before you start to panic. And then you can start just checking things and making sure everything is okay. So now it says our domain has been successfully added. Now we have the option here of linking it with an existing funnel if we wanted to. So we've got some different funnels in here. So I'm just going to click this one, and we're going to say we would want to link it. If you want this to be the home page for this funnel, this is what you would do. So in this case, I don't want this to be my home page, so I'm just going to delete that for now. But if you wanted to say, I want to set the home page for this, you could set that here and select which funnel and which page it's going to be. You can also select a default error page In this case, I am going to set the error page, which is our 404 system page here that we've added. Actually, I can't do that without setting a domain. So we're just going to leave that for now. But if you wanted to set your home page for this domain, you could do that here. We'll skip that. You can also come back later. So in this case, we don't have a home page set up here yet. But you can come back later into domains, and then you could edit this and then select the default page or the error page in here, which we'll set that now. And then also, if you wanted to add some custom robots text code telling search engines not to do things and things like that, you could do that here as well. So we'll just set that for now. And that's really it. You can have unlimited domains and subdomains, as we mentioned before. And so the benefit to that would be if you're creating specific landing pages for different products or different brands, things like that, you could come in here and do that. And so let's say I'm going to go into sites, and if I go into my 404 pages and come in here, now I'm on the setup for here. So if I go into settings, this is where I can select the domains. But since I've already added that in the domain setup, then I don't need to do that here. But this is where, if you have multiple domains listed, you can come in here and select which domain you want this website to work with. And now if we look at this website here, let's just preview this. You can see the domain is go.benefits2ca, and this is our 404 page if somebody types in an incorrect link. So that's really it for setting up your domains and subdomains. Same thing with websites and blogs. Now you can come in here and you can select the domains that you've set up and assign those to different funnels and websites throughout the platform. All right, guys and gals, so we have other tutorials showing you how to set up your actual domain if you're going to be using your domain only for your ClickHubs, websites, and funnels. In this case, again, it's a subdomain because we're using our domain on a different platform. And so you can't use the domain in two different places. So if you need to use a subdomain, you've got the tutorial here to show you how to do it. If you want to use your domain directly, just hit that search button and you can find a video on how to do that as well. And hopefully you like this video. I will see you in the next one. And again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and comment below, and we will see you soon. Take care.